Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another NIKKE video. So this is going to be a quick look at some of the pictures from an offline event where they showcase the co-op mode. So as we know, the co-op mode is delayed, so we'll take a look at what has changed with the information provided so far. And before we head into that, I just want to thank again every single one of you for your kind and positive messages in my previous taking a break video. I mean, it's been so nice to hear from you guys and your support with regards to me, taking care of myself and my family and booking this Japan trip for a little break. And of course, this is the first video that I'm recording in Japan, and I can safely tell you that NIKKE's advertisement definitely is very robust. And I think I've seen someone playing NIKKE already. Their eyes were glued to their phone with their juggle physics, so it can be any other game, right? But let's talk about the co-op. So this is from a Korean stream, I believe, of an offline event hosted with the co-op in action. So right off the bat, we can see from the screen that they're using the developers build, and you can tell that by looking at the bottom left. There's the yellow and the green text, so indicating this is the developers build, and that's why they have access to the co-op event. And we can see already that it's got 5 screens showcasing the 5 players involved in the co-op, and on the top left you can see that there is the emojis. So I guess this is a form of communication between players for those that are not on Discord and not on a voice chat app or something like that. It's a very simple in-game way to communicate with those emojis. One thing I want to point out, though, of course, this is the train, the Altessen, whatever it's called, the Mark IV, and it's the same one as the CBT co-op. A couple of things I think is very important. It seems like not everyone is on the same page in terms of where things are going, if that makes sense, because you can see the missile count on each screen is different. Now, it could be due to the position, because obviously each NIKKE is at a different position relative to the viewing angle, so you can see different, I guess, parts of the train. But some trains, it seems like they've launched 3, 4, 5 rockets, while the other is just launching their 4th rocket or something. So I'm curious to see if internet connection does play a big role in kind of syncing the damage and as well as the progression across, because if you look at the burst bar, right, the first screen is sugar, and that unit, it seems like the burst bar is filled already, as you can see across the right side of the sugar screen, and it's got the 2 units that are ready to use their burst once. However, if you look at everyone else, their burst bars are at different levels, but the burst bars should be synced so that people can connect with their bursts. So I'm curious to see how the internet connection really plays out in co-op, because if you're like me, you're playing on the NA server, but I'm usually based in EU. Sometimes travel to Asia like I'm right now, or the North Americas, but we'll have to see how big of a difference it makes. Okay, for casual players, it's probably not going to matter much, but for the competitive ones, it may. And so this is the current shop, right, from the offline event. This is the current co-op shop. So you can see there are a lot of things, actually. Tons of resources is the first thing that caught my mind. This is different from CBT2. Tons of upgrade resources ranging from credits, battle data, as well as dust, which is always welcome. And they've added the bond materials as well. They're extremely generous. So there's 10 SSR level bonds, which is great to have. And then lastly, they have the gems, right? The 100 gems, it looks like. I can't really see very clearly, but it looks like 100 gems times 5. I really hope that this is just a poorly taken picture, and then it says like 400 gems times 5, but I cannot tell. And there is one more thing at the bottom here, which, if any one of you knows Korean, let me know what this is. Yeah, let me know what this is. Okay, I'm very curious to see what that is, because it's so different from, this is my CBT2 screenshot, and in the CBT2 screenshot you can see that I've got the credit, combat record, and the core, which is nowhere near the amount that they have in the shop. We've got the skill device, which is the skill chip upgrades before it was turned into books. You don't have that, but in its place, it's the now SSR bond materials. But they have removed the shard. Okay, so this is the dupe shard that they used to carry. You could always get one dupe of a unit relevant to the event theme, and in the beta it was Emma, so you could get one Emma for 6,000 coins or event currencies. But now they've just replaced it with gems. And again, if any of you can find the original source, because I really want to say this is 4,000, but it also looks like 100, so 400, I mean, it's a big difference. 500 compared to 2,000 total, right? It's a pretty big difference. So let me know down in the description if you can find things, but this is what I felt was the biggest change. The dupe has been removed for gems. And of course, this is the current leadership reward. So your first place to 30th place, you get 500 gems plus 3 purple equipment box, I'm gonna assume. Okay, and then 31st to 100th place is 400, and then 0 to 100% is 0 to 10% in the ranking is 300, and so on. So this again is a huge change compared to the rewards from CBT 2. So CBT 2, if you were first or tied for first, you got 10,000 gems. 10,000 gems plus the event currencies, right? And after that, second place to 10th place was 5,000 gems or something close to that. And then even if you were ranked like in the middle pack, you would still get 4 digits. Like either this is 2,000 or 1,000, can't really see clearly, but there were a lot of gems, so they cut that down by quite a significant amount. So now I'm not sure if this is instead of a overall ranking reward, this is something that you get every time you clear. It's again, we have yet to see that. I'll try to find more information, but this is what the reward looks like right now for the leadership board. And then one thing they didn't show was the actual co-op rewards you get on each clear. So based on the damage you do, you were able to obtain those in-game co-op currencies. So for those of you that wondered, how do we get those red circles, this is how you get it. It's based on the damage you do, and you'll be getting those currencies to exchange for the shop based on your damage. Okay, so I don't think they changed that part, but the amount remains to be seen, because this was a very hefty amount where everyone was able to clear the shop without any issues. So I'll be curious to see if you can place the bottom 20%, but as long as you did your 3 or 5 attempts every single day, you were able to clear the event shop, the co-op shop. So anyhow, that is a quick rundown of what we know from just the 3 screenshots from the offline co-op event. And I'll try to bring more information to you guys and see what I can find. If you know the site, or if you have any information regarding the co-op, please do let me know, and I will make that into another video. But as I've said before, the frequencies of my videos probably not that high, just due to the fact that I'm on vacation. All right, I'm only doing this right now because I'm jet lagged, and I feel like I have 10-20 minutes to kill, so why not just make a video? But yeah, anyhow, guys, TimaeuSS, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.